From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Diamondbacks baseball next. Robbie Ray will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's almost at that 200 strikeout plateau. I mean, that is really big stuff, and we may see him reach that milestone today. So that really is what I'm focusing on in this game.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
San Diego, center fielder, Manuel Margot.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Well, this is an important month. They're playing well in June, and this is where you start to see those teams that are going to contend or the June swoon, those teams that are going to fall off. They look like they're going to continue to just take off. They're playing good ball right now. This is a contending team.
Here's the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, the first thing that stood out to me when I looked at their stat sheet and looking at their ball club, dead last in home runs. They don't hit a lot of home runs. They manufacture runs. They're going to have to hit gappers. They can rely on the speed of the middle infielders to be able to create different things like that. But if you're looking for home runs, this is not the club to watch.
Carlos Asuaje comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now it's 2-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Will Myers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Now the 3-1 home to Myers.
Full count.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Ground ball left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
So the first two batters of the inning go out, and then the three-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Ready now, Ryan Schimpf. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Padres leave 1, and now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Jared Kozart gets the start for San Diego in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base path, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
That's a strike.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Harold, this Padres team as they take the field here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, the big thing is forget yesterday. They got blown out. Okay, we all know it. We watched it. But this is game 2. So you just go out and win the game today and start a new streak of your own.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, the key here, Matt, is clearly execute. They got to catch the ball, and if you get an opportunity to hit and run, you got to do that on the offensive side. This is the type of team that has to generate and make their own things happen in order to force mistakes on the other team.
Now in the box, David Peralta. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the thunder, the meat of the order. This is what they want.
Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Jake Lamb standing in now. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
A runner on first with 2 away. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Previous history with Jared Cozart, 0 for 4. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Here's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Margot racing back and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 45 home runs now on the campaign, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 0-1. In the air out to left. Worth on the move. And oh no, it's off his glove.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Worth is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Hunter Renfroe.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. You're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Here's Jason Worth, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Hector Sanchez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball. Not in the big leagues anyway.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Brandon Drury.
First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Stepping in, Chris Herman. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
One-0 count. Here it is. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A runner at second, nobody out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Here's the 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Stepping in now, Robbie Ray. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
All right, here's how the Pods line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the air out to straightaway left. Worth is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third. D-backs out in front, 3-0. So striding in, number 17. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Number 17.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Well, this is what you want from the guy hitting in front of the pitcher. You lead off the inning with the base hit. Now it sets up the inning. Do you bunt him over? Do you hit and run? Do you allow him to steal? A lot of things can happen now.
Into the box now, Jared Cozart. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Asuaje.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Asuaje. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Marte has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off.
Goldschmidt.
Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Trying to send him packing for the second time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. 32 now for the season. And the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right
Now
Into the
batting,
box, Jake
third
Lamb.
baseman, Jake
As the first pitch
Lamb.
misses to him, it's ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. One-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
That one's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And as a pitcher,
Now
that's
batting,
always tough. Looked like
left
he got a
fielder,
bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder.
So with one
11.
away, we'll take a look ahead at what's coming up for the Diamondbacks here on MLB The Show. Stepping up now, A.J. Pollock. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
First and second now, one man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Chris Herman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
From the belt, the pitch. Chopped foul wide of first.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 17 ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One for the D-backs on the home run by Paul Goldschmidt. We're through 3 here in the Valley of the Sun. It's now 4-0 Arizona. Here's Will Myers. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 4, Will Myers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Now the 3-1 home to Myers. Way in front of that fastball.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Hit on the ground to third. Lamb has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next
well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that'll bring up the power hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. That goes foul.
That's
2
foul.
strikes on him now. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. On the ground to the left side. Lamb fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. And that misses 1-1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. They trail here 4-0. So coming to the plate, Robbie Ray. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Number 38.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Worth comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Worth on the move. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Cozart has his sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. On the ground softly towards second. Schimpf picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Padres nothing. In now, Jason Worth comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jason Worth.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Now at the plate, Hector Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
One and 2. Here it comes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2 and 2 now. Lofted in the air out to right field. Peralta is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 17.
Stepping into the box, number 17. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he takes ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
No strike.
2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. That one's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 4-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Here's another 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe racing back out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Clayton Richard is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Clayton Richard. Now batting,
Jake Lamb standing in now.
Jake Lamb.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Renfroe has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder J.D. Martinez.
Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Too low.
A.J. Pollock will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yep.
That one's in there. 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Drury. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Two and one now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2 out with the man at first. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Chris Herman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Tap down the line. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Myers will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Padres nothing. Yonhervis Solarte will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 26, Yonhervis Solarte.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. They'll check in with an average still south of 230. 10 home runs and 38 runs batted in. And the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready on 1-2. And another foul ball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Here's another 1-2. Out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Asuaje.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Asuaje. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver on 2-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Jared Weaver enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 27, Jared Weaver.
Ready for another chance? Chris Herman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Chris Herman.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Little tapper down the first baseline, but it gets foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting,
striding in once again, Robbie Ray comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Way in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready once again, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Weaver gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman number 4, Will Myers.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Peralta's under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
At the plate, Ryan Schimpf. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Lane 11.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Calling for it, Lamb, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bouncer down the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So coming to the plate, David Peralta. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And now a pitch on the way. Drilled right back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. As a look, now the pitch. And there's a fastball to begin the at-bat as Weaver gets ahead.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
This is line to left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. First and second here with nobody out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
This one's down to third. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Jorge De La Rosa has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
29, Jorge De La Rosa.
Digging in once again, Jason Worth. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Jason Worth.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Peralta's after it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Hector Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 17.
Ready now, number 17. A hit in 2 tries so far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
No strikes.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled back. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Hit in the air to left field. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. D-backs lead it 5-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 34 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 34. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 18, Austin.
In now, A.J. Pollock. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, number 11, center fielder A.J. Pollock.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0 to count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Yep.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Heading after it is Margot. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Herman.
Digging in, Chris Herman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing and it disappears away from you.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Worth is under it, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Jake Barrett comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
34, Jake Barrett.
Now batting, Austin Hedges. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh-1, here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to first. Goldschmidt charging this one, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder number 7.
A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. So striding forward now, Manuel Margot. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 0-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Foul back. The 1-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Carlos Asuaje, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Way outside. 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Pollock ranging back, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Second baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes.
2-2.
And that misses 2-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Robbie Ray gets his 18th win of the year, the best on the staff, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Jared Cozart was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Padres, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base.